I would like to say thank you for the team for a successful lifting of the first segment. This is actually the last bridge for phase 3. This one is 52. Because the full footbridge, the full pedestrian bridge was divided into two segments. In this case, it's 52 because only one segment of the entire pedestrian bridge. In the presentation, I remember, the lifting operation was just in the morning. Just this morning, around 2:30 was the final closure of the entire road, the 4 lane of the road from Diring, joining the Shamal Road. So if you are coming from Lulu Hypermarket, then you will pass the first signal of the mall. On the left-hand side, you have the mall, then you have the traffic light. Right after the traffic light, you will find the transition closing the what? The 4 lane of the Shamal Road, Diring to Shamal Road, diverting towards Siring, then from Siring towards the Mid-Mac roundabout if you are going through Shamal. So we close this part from the underpass right after the mall traffic light towards the Shamal Road. So 2:30 exactly, I was there. They fully closed the road, and the lane, if you are coming from Siring, Halidi Villa to the signal, then you are going to turn right to Shamal Road. That was also closed. And if you are coming from Industrial, going left to Shamal Road, that was also closed. So road closure on that particular three locations. Sorry, in the 3 locations it was closed. Then at exactly 2:30, when the road was closed, immediately the workers already received their tollback stop. Because at around 2:25 or 2:20, they conducted the tollback stop with their people. Then at exactly 2:30, these workers started to erect the scaffolding for that median column to stabilize the first segment. This is the transition area, transition of the TDP to secure the lane for lifting operation. So this is the transition area. You will find there the longitudinal buffer. Our crane is ready. You have there the bridge structure towards the median support, the column to support the first segment. So this is the crane. This is the crane, and that's the 52 tons pedestrian, the first segment. Look at our traffic transition. We have already TMA on that part, and here there is also TMA that is in the position. And I'm just waiting for the safety officer and the safety engineer from the consultant to counter check the DPC of the equipment.
Okay, just
Both. You and your certification.
okay.
So if these people did not arrive tonight, I will stop the lifting operation.
Who told you to not do the? I am
But
here.
since you are here, we will proceed. So you're the appointed person.
Yes, I am here. Still till end of work.
Because I sent an email after the inspection. Lifting appointed person
Lifting supervisor
is not provided. Lifting supervisor,
Yes.
supervisor and lifting appointed person.
already present here.
In the proposal,
Yes.
there is an appointed person, but certificate is not within the ASGAL approved training center. So we rejected. My God. All right. So this is the guy. So you will take control of everything, ha? And you're the supervisor. What is your RCS?
RCS.
Yeah. And this is within the ASGAL list.
Valid.
And I checked the validity. I thought it is valid until tomorrow, but
not tomorrow, 25.
all right.
200,
Next.
2020.
And this one is lifting supervisor. Lifting supervisor by TUV. TUV and still valid when? Tomorrow also? Valid until when?
This one expired.
Everyone tomorrow, eh?
This is expired.
No, this one valid.
Until when?
2025.
2025.
Yes, sir.
25, 2025.
Sorry, my vision is not good. All right. So these are the guy. So I will check only the last two strings. You're here. Oh my God. From the contractor and we have from the consultant Mado. Richard is not coming. He's not here. Where is for the equipment? The document, the TPC. We did not check this one. Is it the same in the plan?
And only we need to check this wire ropes now. That's it.
But what I required last time is the estimara and the insurance, right, of this equipment.
Yeah, it's already there. Your document here.
कहाँ गया वो?
So we verify this morning the estimara and the insurance. And it's all fine. The third party also is fine. You check the serial number the same.
Already.
So what we will check now is only the remaining
Only
two
this
slings,
remaining
that
two
rope,
Yes.
the two wire rope, because it's not available in the morning.
Correct.
It was in
It was
Lukan.
in the other side. Yeah.
So we'll check. So this four lane will be closed. Diverting this
This way
highway.
to the right
Where
side.
it will be diverted to Biring.
Yeah, to Beering Road. Okay, this is actually Beering Road, right?
Biring.
Biring.
Siring.
Yes, that one.
So you have your people there for the implementation of the PDP and also the police.
Yeah, the police is out.
So finally close the how many lanes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Four lanes.
Yeah, the permit, closure permit starts from 3 a.m.
3. 3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m. Okay. Now
Then
it is.
once it is fully diverted, lifting
Then we
operation
will
starts.
call. Yeah.
Lifting operation starts.
After that.
So expected around 3 o'clock is the
3,
closure.
yeah, sir.
Around 3:15, 3:10 or 3:30.
They will assemble
start
the crane
Ah.
and in 1 hour.
in an hour. Because this lifting operation will last only around 30 minutes by maximum maybe.
By maximum. The main
But
thing is
installation of crane.
This is the lifting appointed person. TUV certified. And
RCS started.
RCS.
RCS certified. This is TU certified.
Yours is TUV. All right. All are ASCAL approved provider. So we will see. Everything is ready now. Good to go.
All right.
You'll find all these ropes, wire ropes in this low bed truck. The wire rope, which was verified in the morning. You have this link, and you have these are the counterweights. So here on the other side, only one lane is closed. But here the full. Why we have counterweights here?
Because they will install these counterweights
in the crane.
In the crane,
Ah.
100.
Because the counterweight currently is not enough.
It's not enough.
So they have to install this.
Because with the counterweight, the crane cannot move. They have to remove the counterweights, and after that,
When they install, they have to install the counterweight.
So now crane setup is going on. So this is the part of the.
So you have those counterweights there for the crane. It will be mounted later. So all the operatives are there. The full road is closed, and on the opposite, only one lane is closed. What is the safe working load of the capacity of the crane?
So
Is
eventually,
it 500?
This crane is
starting
500
2:30,
ton,
everybody is
and
on the move
capacity is like
using
72%.
the
The utilization of
the mechanical equipments to reposition closer to the lifting to the equipment, markers of the exact location of the crane, center of the gravity of the crane at that particular marking on the road. Then the counterweight was installed. It took time to install the counterweight because originally that type of crane, the counterweight are usually removed, and it will only be installed during lifting operation because it's a heavy capacity, high capacity crane. So in that installation,
That's 245.
the pedestrian bridge as well is repositioned closer to the desired location for the crane to start the lifting. And eventually we completed. But when I arrived there before 2:30, before 2:30 in the morning,
So they will stop
because
and eat their food, then
I need to verify something. Why I was there? There are only 2 bridges where I myself present during the lifting operation. In what condition? Listen to this properly. Yesterday morning during the presentation, I checked the documents in the presentation, including the third party of the crane and wire rope and slings. The lifting appointed person and the lifting supervisor I also checked. But I found out that there are missing.
so they will
So
move and this will position
I told the
here
presenter
to
that
install the counterweight. So
I want to check the
we
crane,
better move that way, I think.
but be ready with the
What do you think?
estimara and the insurance, because those things are not present in the
But they
presentation.
will.
All right. So they give me the time. I went there. That was around 11 o'clock, I think, yesterday. So I went there, and I found out that there are things that are missing, because in the presentation, the first segment of the pedestrian bridge shall
What's
be
the name of the
attached
company
in a
again?
4-leg chain. Rope, wire rope.
Sorry.
Then at the end of the wire rope,
This is the
another
same company we
shackle and
use
wire
for
rope
MOI
again. Then shackle
22?
with the 4 sling. That sling will attach to secure. But
We use this.
I go through it one by one. The wire rope,
But it
the
was
serial
not
number,
good
the
for-
SWL, and I confirm that with the third
Who is the
party
contractor?
certificate. One by one. Shackles, the first 4 shackles, and the second 4 shackles. And the wire rope, I check
BORR did not use this one.
each and every one, checking the if there is damage. And I found out 2 wire rope in the second segment of the 4-leg. There are 2 wire ropes that is missing, and I asked the third party, where are the 2 wire ropes that is missing? And they told me that it was in the other side, I think somewhere in Dukhan. So I told them that I will put this in the comment. Once I cannot find this before the lifting operation, I will suspend the lifting operation. I will not approve. So since the promise, and I trusted him that it will be delivered, I told him that before the lifting operation, I should see them on the ground. Otherwise, this lifting operation shall be suspended until you deliver the wire rope based on the plan. So I went there to check, no? But
We will
in the
never
morning,
have
I
another,
already sent
experience because
through email
Phase
circulating
3
all
is the
these
last
comments
phase.
to all the
So after the
engineers,
last
project
segment,
managers,
and it's due to
and our Qatari engineers in the group. I took advantage of that loop
That was
for the
cancelled.
presentation of the lifting plan. Eventually, I replied there on 3 comments. Number 1, 2 missing wire rope is not inspected because it is not found in the yard, so it cannot be inspected.
That's very
I
easy.
did not see them there.
This is
Second
true.
comment is that
I think that
the
is more complex.
lifting appointed person in the plan is rejected because he took
Yes,
his
yeah.
certification from a third
Correct.
party which is not approved. Then I found out that in the presentation, in the lifting plan, they did not provide the lifting supervisor. I told them you have to provide. So I put it there, my comments, 3 comments. 2 missing wire rope. 1 lifting appointed person is rejected because his third party certificate is not from the approved list of ASGAL. Then the lifting plan is without lifting supervisor. And I
This
put
is
it
only
there that
mounting of the
there will be no
counterweight
lifting operation
in
unless
the scaffolding
all
is
the
approved.
requirements are complied.
What is the up to
Then
what
from
time
11
is
o'clock
this line? The full road.
until in the afternoon,
What time?
these people are trying to make some adjustments,
So if I come back
contacting those people
6,
because
7,
I
8,
told
9,
them
still
I will
closed.
stand with my decision. I will suspend this
what
lifting
time is the
operation.
expected,
I will
lifting
not
of
allow
the
lifting operation if you cannot bring all these material.
This process it will
So
take
they
around
started,
2 hours.
they were moving there. So many
Maybe
calls
6
right
o'clock?
after I sent an
6
email.
o'clock, probably.
So many calls
If we experience
to
the
Dukan
previous,
area to
it's
deliver the
6,
wire rope,
7.
and
Sunrise was there.
the contractor is calling lifting supervisor and lifting appointed person from the other project to bring them here because I will suspend the lifting operation. And it will cost so many resources and time because the TDP is already approved by MOI. But I told them I will suspend. I put it there in my comments that there will be no lifting operation if all the requirements are not complete. Before 2:30, I went there because 2:30 is the closure of the road. I went there ahead. And I told them, where are the 2 wire ropes? I called Mado from the consultant, and I called the representative from the contractor. In less than 5 minutes, they arrived because they were there ahead of me. I told them, show me the missing wire rope, the one which I encircled in the in the third party certificate. So I found that in the low bid truck, the blue low bid truck. Then I asked them, where are the lifting supervisors and lifting appointed person? And I found out that those guys behind me are the designated and certified from TUB. The other one is from TUB. The other one is from RCS, the lifting supervisor and lifting appointed person. I told him from the requirements. So I sent my observation to my boss before 2:30. I sent the video and the presentation, my findings that now all the requirements are complied. Eventually, 2:30, these people started their mobilization because the road, after all those adjustment, because they are only up to 10 o'clock. And the bridge is already successfully lifted. Thank you so much for the team. Thank you so much for your effort. And at the same time, thank you for the suhur